Item number SCP-4601. Object Class Euclid. Special containment procedures. Containment efforts are focused on limiting knowledge of SCP-4601's existence from the general public. Current objectives of containment are to guide SCP-4601 away from densely populated areas with controlled fires in designated locations secluded from public view. Any witnesses to SCP-4601's anomalous behavior are to be administered amnestics appropriate to degree of exposure. Note, these procedures are scheduled to be updated pending full assessment of the results of Operation V. See Addendum 4601-3. Description: SCP-4601 is an American-manufactured twin-fire engine. Barring minor cosmetic damage, deep gouges in paint, minor dents and scrapes on front and rear bumpers, a pronounced scratch on the surface of a left windshield, etc. SCP-4601 is in good operating condition and bears no significant physical differences from similar firefighting vehicles. SCP-4601 displays sapient behavior. It is capable of complete autonomous operation, both vehicular and of attached firefighting apparatus. It is also able to speak, which it does in a gruff masculine tone. Primary behavior consists of driving circuitously around the streets of New York until it locates an actively burning fire. Upon locating any instance of an open flame, one SCP-4601 will aggressively douse the source of the fire with water from an inbuilt deluge gun. Addendum 4601-1 Initial Discovery. SCP-4601 came to the Foundation's attention on the evening of October 24, 2009, following an incident which took place on the set of Redacted, a competitive cooking-based television program. During the taping of an episode, SCP-4601 appeared and caused a public disturbance along with major property damage. Camera footage recovered from the set recorded the entire incident. 10/24/09, 20 o'clock. Begin video log. Host, 30 minutes left on the clock and Team Blue is already on dessert. Have you lost your bearings? Are you new? Red Chef V, no, boss. Host, then get your ass in gear. I want those pork chops out on the double. Red Chef V, yes, boss. The host approaches another chef at the red team's preparations table. He scowls at a plate of pork chops that the chef is cooking in sauce. Host, chef. Several of these pork chops look undercooked. Red Chef, hey, sorry, boss. I'm trying my best, boss. Host, stop with a pity and... Wait a tick. The host examines the meat again, touching every piece with his hands. The host frowns and turns to Chef, hey, host, they're raw. All of these are fucking raw. Red Chef shudders and bows her head. Chef, hey, I'm terribly sorry, boss. I'm trying to get these dishes up on time, but there's two hosts. I don't want excuses. I want results. What is going on, chef? Have you suddenly forgot how to cook or have SCP-4601 suddenly crashes through the studio wall towards the rear of the set? Cast and crew members flee from the area. Red Chef, hey, wah. Red Chef V, oh shit. SCP-4601 looks like this joint just got drive-through service. Damn, that's gonna leave a mark. Host, where the hell did that come from? This ain't part of the show. Blue Chef, look, it's moving. SCP-4601 turns its wheels and maneuvers itself in the rubble. The truck's hose waves in the air, gesturing toward the witnesses. SCP-4601, you folks just stay out of the way, it'll all be over soon enough. I've got unfinished business with this hot-headed bastard here. SCP-4601 points the nozzle of the hose toward the stovetop of the cooking station. Flames are coming from the burner. SCP-4601, I don't blame ya for cowering, but we both know that I can't just let you go. Host, everyone, leave the building. Somebody call 911. Red Chef V attempts to use his cell phone. SCP-4601 directs a stream of water from the hose at him. The civilian is knocked over and drops the phone. SCP-4601, Nobody likes a tattletale. SCP-4601 returns its attention to the stove. SCP-4601, y'all got one chance here, and I don't ask twice. So give it up. Where's Mr. Burns? How do I find him? Blue Chef, what the fuck? SCP-4601, alright, have it your way. I'm done with grilling you for answers. And you're just plain done grilling. SCP-4601 sprays pressurized water on all the stoves. The rest of the civilians flee from the set. Splashing water knocks over the camera recording the footage. Transmission ends. And video log. Agents from Mobile Task Force I-1, City Slickers, responded to the incident. However, SCP-4601 had already left the scene and could not be located in the area. All witnesses were amnesticized, and a cover story involving a drunk driver was fabricated to account for structural damages. Addendum 2, follow-up investigations. A number of 911 emergency dispatch calls over the following hours were resolved under regular circumstances. Firefighting crews attending active fire calls reported that, upon arriving on scene, the fires were already extinguished. No other firehouses were found to have dispatched any response to the calls in question. Analyzing the locations of these incidents, NTF-1 was able to establish an approximate boundary for the ongoing SCP-4601 activity. A plan was enacted to draw SCP-4601 into contact. Log A 10/25/09, 18 o'clock. Forward, a trash fire was set in a discreet alleyway near the central point of SCP-4601 activity. Agent Rodney was designated to interact with SCP-4601 and attempt to elicit as much information as possible. Begin log. Flashing red and white lights illuminate the walls of the alleyway. A fire truck's siren whoops erratically. SCP-4601 approaches the fire. SCP-4601, well, at least this blaze knows its place in the damn trash. Scum. SCP-4601 maneuvers its hose toward the trash can. SCP-4601, I've been tracking down so many fires, and yet the trail's getting colder than ever. Well, listen up. Handle, jackass, this is your one chance. Give up the rest of the Inferno gang, and I just might take it easy on you. SCP-4601 stays silent for 9 seconds. SCP-4601, yeah, well, you aren't the first one to try that line on me. If I don't hear a lead on Big Burns in the next 10 seconds, I'm gonna put you out of your stinking misery. At this point, Agent Rodney was instructed to intervene. He leaps from an alcove with a fire extinguisher. SCP-4601, huh? Citizen, what are you? Agent Rodney sprays the fire extinguisher into the trash can until the flames are put out. Agent Rodney places the fire extinguisher on the ground and turns to face SCP-4601. Agent Rodney, the only good fire is a dead fire. SCP-4601, I had that under control, citizen, but I needed them to talk. How am I going to get my shot at the infernals at this rate? Agent Rodney, you're talking to these fires? To find out about the infernals? SCP-4601, what do you know about the Inferno gang? Agent Rodney, well, I'm not sure if it's the same guys you're talking about. I don't even know who you are. SCP-4601, I am the Red Menace. SCP-4601 dims its lights and revs its engine. Agent Rodney, the Red Menace. SCP-4601, yeah, but it's spelled different. Or just call me Big Red. SCP-4601 dims its lights and revs its engine. Agent Rodney, alright. And you can call me Mr. R. Agent Rodney flexes his bicep. Silence. SCP-4601, you said you knew something about the infernals. Agent Rodney, well, hang on, I said I'm not sure. Can you describe these ones you're after? SCP-4601, if what you just showed me was sincere, then you must know without a doubt. These ones I'm talking about are the monsters who have been putting the Big Apple on a spit roast, and she can't take any more. People's property, their homes, their very lives all swallowed up without mercy or remorse, thanks to that damned Mr. Burns. But on that one night, it became personal. Lines were crossed. Agent Rodney, huh? SCP-4601, oh, he'll tell you about it. First there was the time before, when things were good. Me and my brothers would go out into the streets. Everyone always wanted to see us. Sometimes there was dangerous stuff happening, but they were always relieved when we showed up. We made them feel better. Agent Rodney, do you mean? Were your family members fire trucks? SCP-4601, what the hell kind of question is that? Pipe down and let me talk. They were people, some of the best I've ever known. Not all of them. All of that is in the past. A single bead of wiper fluid trickles down the windshield of SCP-4601. Agent Rodney, please, can you tell me what happened? SCP-4601, it was an ambush by the Inferno gang. Me and my brothers were just coming home to a delicious meal everyone was all looking forward to. But they got to us, Mr. Burns himself, right where we lived. And there was nothing I could do about it. I was helpless at that time. Agent Rodney, but were they okay? SCP-4601, they died. All of them, gone. That's why I have to work alone now. Perhaps something changed in me that night. But now I must carry on our struggle for them. I have to make sure Mr. Burns won't hurt anyone else like this. Agent Rodney, well hey, I could help. The organization I'm with, they're powerful. Y'all just need to come back with me to SCP-4601. Oh, no. Look, I don't want to come back to your Boy Scout clubhouse and meet your super cool pals, okay? This is dangerous stuff I'm doing out here. Others need to just stay out of my way. Agent Rodney, it's not like that. We really need you to come along to our base here, and it'd be a good thing for you too. SCP-4601, I'm not interested in good. This is something I have to do, and I am going to do it. On my own. Agent Rodney, you don't get it. I've got to take you back. Like, this has to happen. So don't make things hard and nobody has to get hurt. Members of MTF-1 move to box in SCP-4601 in the alleyway. SCP-4601 blares its air horn and drives away, forcing itself through 2 Foundation cars and injuring 3 SHIELD agents in the process. Pursuit of SCP-4601 from the scene was a failure. Subsequent investigation of this information led a SHIELD agent to the quarters of FDNY Squad Redacted. It was revealed that an accidental grease fire had previously occurred in the kitchen of the firehouse, but it was extinguished without any serious injuries. While the firefighters were distracted by that situation, however, one of their fire trucks had apparently been stolen from the garage and was still missing. Notably, these events would have taken place in the hours just prior to the first documented appearance of SCP-4601. Addendum 3, establishing comprehensive containment. The relevant Foundation authorities concluded that immediately achieving complete physical containment of SCP-4601 was the most appropriate course of action. Log B, 10/26/09/04 o'clock. Forward, by modifying a pair of Foundation pickup trucks to create mobile platforms for bonfires, agents of MTF-1 intended to draw SCP-4601 into contact and establish comprehensive containment. Begin log. Agent Harper, roger that. Everyone's reading loud and clear. Okay, Par 1 and Par 2, stick together for now. Once you get that thing on your tails, try and draw it up out onto the parkway. We have our best shot at taking it out there. Agent Martel, 10-4, sir. Agent Harper, spotter units, keep a roaming box on the situation 1 block in all directions. We aren't giving any chances for it to shake us this time. Agent Rodney, spot 6 here. We're on point, eyes wide open. Agent Cross, hey, my nose turns 1-1, yeesh. Agent Kelly, come on, that's why our harness unclipped in 1-2. Just keep the fire stoked back there. Agent Cross, I'm saying we're gonna be dropping embers all over the roads here if you don't mind you're driven. Agent Poke, A, 2-1-2, jet a load of this guy, Agent Cross, laughing, oh, yeah, so is a guy 2-2. Jet a load of these guys, A. Agent Harper, cut the chatter, guys. Agent Poke, roger. Pause. Agent Hunter, guys, this is Spot 5. I think we may have something here. Gonna be coming westbound on 83rd. Standby 1. Pause. Agent Hunter, Spot 5. Confirming eyes on target. Hey 1 and 2, you better make ready to zig left once it crosses you. Over. SCP-4601, that smoke in the air is like blood in the water. I can smell it. In like a shark. Agent Martel, Car 2, we have contact. Skip is on hour 6 now. SCP-4601, you infernals can run. Well, you got nowhere to hide. Agent Harper, copy that. Car 2. Try and keep your heading until you've past the park, then swim back east. Agent Poke, 1, 2, you hear that? This thing got a stereo now? Agent Cross, yeah, that's music alright. SCP-4601 clips a car crossing an intersection. The civilian vehicle careened sideways and over the curb. SCP-4601, was it too hard to see the big red truck with flashing lights all over? Or the towering flame chest trying to hunt and kill? Come on people, respect the red menace. SCP-4601 begins blasting water ahead of its path. Unit Car 2 accelerates to avoid the spray. Agent Poke, hey, move it here. We got it riding our asses, gotta put some clearance between us first, to make that turn on the throwaway. Agent Tran, hey this is Spot 4 here, we're gonna end up merging before the park ahead. We can try and make that space for you. Agent Harper, negative. Spot 4, do not attempt to block this thing. Unit Spot 4 enters the intersection seconds after SCP-4601 passes and proceeds in same direction of travel. SCP-4601 bystanders need to back off. Go home and watch the Fireplace Channel, Rubberneckers. A sudden traffic obstruction forces Units Car 1 and Car 2 to pass in single file. SCP-4601 blasts more water. Unit Car 1 is unable to evade the stream. SCP-4601, here's one up your splash hole, infernal. Unit Spot 4 hydroplanes on wet streets and loses control, skidding into a column of parked cars. Agent Vasquez, shit. Guys, 4 is out. Repeat, Spot 4 is out. Agent Cross, this is no good. Everything's soaked and done for in here. Car 1 is doused. Agent Harper, Car 2, stay on the parkway there. You're all we got to lead this thing on now. Agent Martel, ah crap. Hey Poke, hang on back there. This is gonna get a bit crazy. Unit Car 2 weaves through the next intersection into the opposite lanes. In pursuing SCP-4601 is unable to complete the maneuver and collides with a central median. Agent Rodney, whoa, it just crashed right there. Spot 6 is closing, stand by all. SCP-4601 has become high, centered on the concrete barrier. Its wheels spin without gaining traction on the ground. The engine can be heard revving loudly. Agent Rodney, yeah, it's hung up on the divider between lanes, definitely stuck there. Everybody, wait one before approaching. Agent Rodney exits his car and approaches SCP-4601 on foot. SCP-4601, ugh. Mr. R. So, you were in league with the Inferno all along. Agent Rodney, look, this doesn't have anything to do with fires. SCP-4601, why then? Why this backstabbing trap? Why did you do this to me when I thought you felt the same about fires as I do? Agent Rodney, no, it's not like that. There's more to this than you understand. SCP-4601, so I let my brothers down. I failed. Agent Rodney, but they were never even. No, they would be proud of you. Listen, me and my colleagues have been keeping track of everything y'all been doing. SCP-4601, so what? Agent Rodney, so we've talked to the people. They spoke of the good you did. That you were right there when they needed your help. That you made things better for them. SCP-4601, maybe? Maybe I never was going to stop Mr. Burns after all. I guess me and my brothers never did before either. We didn't think about all that then. We just handled everything that came our way. Maybe that's all there is to it, really. Maybe that's just the best that anyone can do. The engine of SCP-4601 begins to splutter. SCP-4601, I've been driving around for so long now. So many fires. I am exhausted. SCP-4601's engine stalls out. SCP-4601 ceases all movement and activity. Agents confirm that it has run out of fuel. SCP-4601 was transported by MTF Alpha 27, MTF who demands tows to Site-14, where further disablement measures were taken. Afterward, SCP-4601 is currently contained with battery disconnected and driveshaft disengaged in Vehicle Containment Bay Number 7 at Site-19. Researchers will investigate other documented accounts of sentient vehicles mimicking living entities for any parallels or potential insight on the origins of this case. Following repairs to structural and mechanical damage sustained in the course of containment, attempts to reactivate SCP-4601's anomalous state await further consideration.